So, an old, likely crazy Scottish pirate dude who loves all things spicy? Count me the heck in, everyone. Wallace lives, folks. Brought out of the unimplemented purgatory by CCCP, he is ready to continue his legend and find his grandson. No, seriously, just read his 6-part backstory if you don't bloody believe me, everyone. Wallace here has had one heck of a life. From being on the crew of Woodlegs, to having his teeth rot out, to witnessing his grandson eaten by a spider. You know, just the normal stuff that life brings. But eventually, Wallace would enter the constant himself, and thus our time with him today begins. But hold up, Beard. If his grandson was eaten by a spider, does that actually mean? Yes, it does, everyone. Our Spooter Boy Weber here just so happens to be Wallace's grandson. And appropriately enough, they both benefit from a rather significant sanity regeneration effect when they get near one another. Very nice, and an interesting touch that really helps build the character up. In fact, lots of Wallace's perks fit perfectly with his backstory, like how his time on the high seas with his pirate crew gave him the knowledge to create his very own boats, anchors, wheels, masts, and boat patches without the need of a think tank. From day one, these crafts are available to you. So let us set sail, I suppose. But this very same time out on the water and in many shanty towns, I'm assuming, did no wonders for his dental hygiene, unfortunately. Wallace here has had most of his teeth rot out, so he is very sensitive to sweet nowadays. So much so that things like honey, ice cream, taffy, and pumpkin cookies, to name a few, will restore less hunger than usual and will actually damage him. Sometimes quite a lot, mind you. So be mindful there. Oh, but that is not going to stop Wallace from enjoying his favorites, folks. Spicy foods. He grew to love them as his time as a pirate dragged on, and he will benefit from more restored hunger, sanity, and health with certain spicy foods today. Heck, even just straight up peppers can be a great treat for him. And it's hot stuff. Though it does look like hot dragon chili salad is actually not one of the ones that grant bonuses for whatever reason, but oh well. Oh, but Wallace loves spice so much that the guy even spawns into the frickin' continent with 3 pepper seeds ready to be planted. It's good stuff. And he also spawns in with a tam o'shanter as well, because, as we know, he's a pure Scot at heart at the end of the day. But honestly, he might not even need it. For you see, after all he has been through and seen, Wallace is one heck of a brave man. So much so that monsters and darkness, even in the world that he's never seen before, mean absolutely nothing to him. Heck, even Deerclops and its insane sanity drain is going to have a difficult time making Wallace, well, insane. In short, expect his sanity to drop slower than others. And with being around pirates most of his life, he has also learned a thing or two about fighting. Sometimes a little dirty. So expect a small but welcomed 15% damage increase across the board. It's not too much, it ain't too little, I think it's just right. And for a mod like this, we'll take it. To continue, however, Wallace loves the cold. So much so that he even labels himself the King of Winter. And I'm guessing that came when he was a little too tipsy on the deck, if you know what I mean. But because of this, he has a significant built-in resistance to cold weather. And I do mean significant, mind you, because by the time Wallace drops by a single degree in temperature, many others would have already dropped by 5. Cool stuff. But that is not all, folks. Say Wallace does manage to actually reach freezing temperatures. What happens then? Well, we can expect less damage taken from it over others, and we can just enjoy his ability to heat up faster overall to boot when he is near heat sources. Very cool stuff. But even that's not all. For you see, Wallace can also take more ice damage itself before coming a Wallace sickle. Where Deerclops can usually freeze us into attacks, it's going to take 4 to do the same with Wallace here. So take advantage. Oh, but we can't have it both ways, everyone. All them cold benefits means that when summer and the heat rolls around, you're gonna be in for some trouble. Now, while Wallace here may not actually heat up any faster than others really, he does heat up more than them at the end of the day. So couple this with how he likes to warm up quickly in general, and cooling down is going to be a bit more involved, I feel. Oh, but don't forget that Wallace also takes more damage from overheating as well. So that's not good. But let's look to already begin to wrap up here with the usuals, everyone. Like Wallace's ghost. But to be honest, it kinda creeps me out. So I'm gonna move on from it as quickly as I can. Now Wallace here does have an in-game voice, folks, but it is Maxwell's for whatever reason. So I took it upon myself to find what Wallace was supposed to sound like when he was ever gonna come to the game. As yes, he almost did. So give it a listen. And this is what he was supposed to sound like whenever he got hurt. So, give this a listen too. But finally, his stats. Yes, everyone, I didn't forget. Wallace enters the constant, sitting at 175 hunger, 200 sanity, and 175 health. So he is absolutely built to last in pretty much every aspect of his character. Why they even made sanity 200 to begin with when he probably won't even have to worry about it, I don't know, but we'll take it. Good stuff. And there you have it, everyone. Wallace, The Return of the Legend by CCCP. A quick and small one for sure, but one I still thoroughly enjoyed, just given its background and how the character in-game stuck to it through and through. It's not very often we get to see that. So thanks to all those who helped bring it to us here today, and who knows, perhaps this Scottish pirate will actually return to this game one day in some capacity. But thanks for watching, buckos. Let us sing a shanty, and I'll see ya on the high seas. Ahoy!